Last day of NBA regular season, massive slate. I got 4 plays for you. Let's check them out. Hey, good afternoon, everybody. It's Craig Bennett, aka Cash Cake here, back with another NBA Prize Picks video. Yesterday, Joel Embiid smashed. He was the biggest edge play on our model as well. If you check that out when I put up that in the video. Poole did not get there at all. Harden smashed on over assist. We hit that one. Buddy Hield did not get there. We got a push on Davion Mitchell, and then I talked about Trey Jones. He hit his over as well. So we went 3 and 2 for the day. Not crazy good, not crazy bad. It's one of those things. End of the season, NBA gets crazy, super volatile. Play light today. That's all I can say. We got a massive last day. I'll go through some teams that have something to play for when we go through the picks. And those are the ones I'm going to kind of be focusing on a little bit than the guys that don't. So with that, hey, if you like these videos, hit that like button for me. Subscribe to the channel. Turn on that notification bell when you don't upload these videos, because the lines do move, and we want to jump on them. And hopefully we can finish the season out strong. And I'll do videos all the way through the final. So with that, let's jump right into it. All right, as you can tell, I have the NBA Prize Picks desktop up here. We got quite a few plays up on the board. They're still putting some more up here, but I did find some that we can talk about and go over. The first one I'm going to talk about, I'm going to go Marcus Smart, and we're going to go under 13.5 points here. He's hit this quite a few times. The game here, we had both Horford and Tatum sitting, and so he had to pick up more of the scoring load here. And same thing he did in Toronto. He put up 28, same kind of thing. But when it's a full team and everybody's out there, he's going under on this. Memphis is resting a bunch of guys as well, so I think it will help his case for the under. But he's went under in 8 of his last 8 games outside of when they're a full squad here. So I'm going to keep riding this train at under 13.5 points here. I don't think we'll see the shot volume like we did in Milwaukee and Toronto, where he put up 16 and 25 shots when he went in the over. I think we'll see back down to 7, 6, 9 shots, and hopefully he doesn't get there for us. So I like this under 13.5 points with Memphis not having their full squad here. It's something that I think we can kind of take advantage of on the under. We're going to go, the next one we're going to go over to an early game here. We're going to go Garland over 24.5 points. Now, I did talk about pulling up the teams that do have something to play for here. And the teams that definitely want to win, we got Charlotte, Dallas, Cleveland, Atlanta, Brooklyn, Golden State, and Utah, the ones that really want to win. And then the ones that could use a win, it's Philly, Denver, and Boston. They can move their spots around. So there's a bunch of stuff out there you can read. But the guys that the teams you want to kind of focus on for these props that they definitely want to win, again, is Brooklyn, Atlanta, Charlotte, Cleveland, Dallas, Golden State, and Utah. Just to move their positions around and solidify their slot. So we're going to go Garland over here. The juice is minus 130 on the over for Garland here. And again, they want to get this win. Going up against Milwaukee's backups, they're not playing their studs here. But they say the juice is on the over around minus 130 here. And he's went over this in 2 of his last 5 games. I think he's going to continue to push here. Going up against, again, kind of the Milwaukee B squad. He should have no problem, putting up some points. So I like the over on him. The next one we're going to talk about, we're going to go over in 2 plays that I like here. The first one's first half. We'll talk about that one first. And I like the full game points as well. And I played this one a lot in the past, but I like it. Jalen Brunson's down at 7.5 points here. I really like this play. He's played, the Spurs are going to have a lot of their guys out as well. He's hit the over on this in all games that he's played the Spurs. But he's went over 19, 31, and 17 points in the 3 games that he's played the Spurs. So I like the over 7.5 for first half points, and I also like it full game. If we go to full game for points for Brunson, it's sitting at 15.5 for him. So I like both of these plays, 15.5 or 7.5. Again, Spurs give up 23rd against points allowed, and they're going to have a lot of those guys out today. They're playing on a back-to-back. No Pirtle, no Murray. They're doubtful. Vassell's doubtful. Johnson's doubtful. I don't see them playing here. They have nothing to play for. There's no incentive, so I like this over on Brunson to get him right here. And Dallas is a team that needs to win. I can see Brunson getting hot against this team. So we're going to take the over on both of these here. And then the last one we're going to look at here is points, rebounds, and assists. And I'm going to come down to Boston here, and I'm going to go Al Horford. We're going to go over 22.5 points, rebounds, and assists for Al Horford. Again, he's, since going up against, since Time Lord has been out, he continues to do a lot of good work here. With Time Lord out, he's starting at that 4. Like you said, he's went over in 4 of the games that he's been out. And some matchups, against Miami, that's pretty tough. It shouldn't be too tough for him today. And again, he does a little bit of everything, which is good. So it's not like he's got to rely on his scoring or anything like that for him. He can do a little bit of everything here. Played Memphis once this year, put up 41 points, rebounds, and assists on them against March 3rd. I really like this over again. So I'm going to take the over on Al Horford, 22.5 points, rebounds, and assists. So that's the plays that we have today. Like I said, we're going to take the under on Marcus Smart, 13.5 points. Garland over 24.5 points. Jalen Brunson over 7.5 first half or over 15.5 full game. And then Al Horford over 22.5. So a couple other things, again, you can look at here. Kevin Durant, one thing I was looking at him, I was on the fence with, was his under 2.5 points, 2.5 3-pointers made. But he can hit that. That's the tough thing. But the juice is major on the under here, around minus 135 out there. So something that you might want to think about. They have to win this game, but it's Indiana on a back-to-back that has nobody. They're going to crush this team. So something you can kind of think about. But I didn't really want to touch those guys. Even though they need to win this game, it could be a Durant or Irving game in this game. I really don't have nothing that I really want to touch because the lines are pretty high with them as well. I was looking at Rui a little bit, going up against Charlotte, and they don't have Porzingis and all those guys. He put up 21 against the Knicks in a similar situation where all those guys sat. So he was another one that you can kind of look at if you wanted to look into it a little bit more, but I didn't pull the trigger on that one. Again, they don't have nothing to play for. So it's really tough on today where they have a lot of these teams that don't have nothing to play for. Do you really want to risk things? So that's a tough one for me. Trae Young over 30.5 points was another one that I was kind of looking at if you want to dig a little bit more into him. Again, they need to win this game, and they're going up against Houston. He should be able to do whatever he absolutely wants against Houston. So, it's a pretty high number. I was kind of looking at that and over the points, rebounds, and assists. He put up 54 points, rebounds, and assists against Houston earlier this year and 41 real-life points against them back on December 13th. So, again, he should be able to do whatever he wants here, and they need to win. So it's another one that's kind of on the fence for me if you're kind of looking for some guys here. But, yeah, those are my picks. Again, last day of NBA season. Play light. Don't go crazy. Should be a lot of fun in the DFS streets. And, again, we have no NBA on Monday or Thursday. 2 of the play-in games are on Tuesday and Wednesday, and then in Friday. And then after that, we start the playoffs, and we'll just keep chugging along. Hopefully be able to pick some winners and put some money in our pockets. And with that, I will see you guys on the flip side. Deuces.